Nice, we're live. We are live. Let me move the microphone so it's closer to me, so I don't have to feel like I'm shouting. My coffee over here. Boom. Other drink over here. I'm just gonna share the link in some of the Discord servers, just so people know I'm live. So hopefully we will get some more people joining. One can dream. So, my phone here. But yeah, we are chasing a culture win. We are playing as Rome. For some reason, we are not being able to get the culture win. Okay, that's an England AT crew. It's not a barbarian AT crew. That would be scary. Let's see, there's an issue here with housing. 18 food. They've got a lot of food. Housing. Have I got neighbourhoods? Alright, I can build a neighbourhood here. So that's not an issue. See. We'll go to next turn and see what can be done. We can invest in sewers, to be fair. Oh, I need to choke my coffee. That's a bad start. That's a bad start. Ooh. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go for the space project. That's going to really boost our culture. So that's the plan at the moment. And I might do one more playthrough of Civ after this one's done. Just for the fun of it. And then we might mix it up to some other games. I might try like Total War, even though I suck at Total War. That's actually quite nice, to be fair. There's one Japanese artist that does really... the one with the wave, it's really nice. Let's have a look here. Go for the stuff exchange. Money, money, money. We're running out of people. So that's an issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream at about 6 PM. And then I'm going to go live on Discord. Just a few minutes after that. I just need to get my earphones out.
Right now, there are 31 satellites zipping around the world with nothing better to do than help you find your way to the grocery store.
And watch TV, let's not forget. That one's not as good. Well, so what we can do is we're just going to buy a trader. It's cost me quite a lot for that trader, to be fair. I don't know if that's worth it. So we're going to have to start building some more, what are these called? Spaceports. Like, I do want to go for a culture win, but it feels like we might be forced into a science win. So let's see, we're at Ravenna, so we got, this will probably be the best place to go. So either this one, well, to be fair, this one's probably better. So we'll go here. So you can see that's going to grow very slowly, but it is going to be in the plus. That's a little trick that I've learnt. So same with this one, let's cut it down a fair bit. This is what gets annoying, the envoy stuff. But yeah, probably need more spies, to be fair, just to creep around, because you really don't want to get robbed. But yeah, I think we're doing okay, but it's very hard to judge. 465 culture. So there's not many great musicians left by the looks of things. It's going to take too long for a spaceport. Build a university. I did build a broadcast center. We'll go here. So that's going to help a lot. So that's going to help boost tourism, because that's the key, is to boost tourism. Also, I don't know if this is not confirmed yet, because I haven't really spoken to anyone else about it, but it might be doing some joint streams with some other people, probably playing some Nintendo games. So there's that. I don't know if I'm going to be one of the ones streaming it, or I might leave it to them. But you know, if that's something you guys want to see on my channel, let me know. But if not, it might just be on theirs. I'm not sure yet. I still need to speak to them about it, but I think it might go ahead. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, we got. What else can my archaeologist see? That one's a no-go. That's gonna be quite difficult to get to. There's got to be more dig sites. England are going quite ham with the dig sites. There's this one here. It's 9 turns away though. There's some more over here, I suppose. It doesn't really matter which one. So our culture's dominant over India. So that, oh, you can check it. Okay. So I didn't know you could actually check. So look, we've got way more tourists than Peter. So he's our main competition. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I didn't know you could actually check this. In terms of science, we're really far behind. Oh my god. Oh no, I've lost. I might lose to the Trajan, the Aztecs. I thought they might be dark horses, to be fair. So we're in a race against time. Against the Aztecs, and if they start a fight with us, we won't be able to win. The only thing we could do is hard defend. But we do have broadcast centers being built, so that's a good thing. We have a lot of income coming in as well. So what that means is we can start buying stuff like broadcast centers straight up. Espionage. We might be able to sabotage one of his spaceports as well. But again, that might be quite risky. So I think the best thing to sabotage is infrastructure, because everyone seems to get away with doing that to me. Oh, we've got a problem.
You can never plan the future.
So I've kind of gassed out when it comes to the future stuff, which is a bit frustrating, to be honest. Like, they should probably add more for the culture civics. Oh, you're kidding. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Dude. Not like this. How long will it take him to get... Oh. 2 turns. Oh, it will be about the same. So let's have a look around what we're doing. I want to build some of these, but the game's not letting me. That's a bad deal, bro. Bad deal. It's just not what I'm taking, that's for sure. Thing is, yeah, I could build... I don't know if I'm in the process of building any airplanes. I don't think I am, which is a problem. Let's see if we can boost production here. 64. Kind of, it does hamper Rome quite a lot. Only shortens it by 1 turn. It's not worth it. So yeah, it's a bit tricky to be honest from here because he's got the space project. And the thing is, my spies aren't actually that high level. So we might just have to have a mosey and just have a look around to see. One-time deal. No, that's a bad deal. I think the science one's probably the easiest one to get, to be honest. But yeah, you guys should see my other save. I'm getting into spats with like China and Spanish. It's a real nightmare. A real nightmare. But yeah. So literally now, I'm not too worried about these guys because they're not going to impact me that much. They might impact the Aztecs, but the Aztecs have got really good science, so I don't think they're going to do a lot. So we're going to have a look at the Aztecs and see what's going on. The thing is, we're not going to be able to do a ton of damage to the main city, so they have got scroll wheel. They have got a spaceport here. This one might be a bit more viable. So our culture is dominant over India. So I think they said that a few minutes ago though, right? So we'll see what happens from there. So against the Aztecs, to be honest. And if I were them, I would just straight attack. Because they have aerial superiority. So I can't touch them, basically.
Robotics has been around forever, and it's been the next best thing forever. And it's so exciting and compelling that it's easy to get carried away.
It's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny statement, I can't lie. It's a really funny statement. Let's have a look. Can we do anything to help this place out? That'll help with the city's growth. So yeah, this will help with it. Get some amenities. Always get nervous at these points here because if it takes a long time to load, sometimes that means you've already lost. Perfume for coal. Do I not have coal? No, I have coal white. Dude. Dude, come on. I already have coal. Don't be like that. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Let's use a brain, let's think. We've scouted out most of this area. Nothing doing. Not much settler space either. Because sometimes if you don't get the boats early enough on, you can't really do a lot. I suppose that's the key to colonialism, and is decent weaponry and boats. Let's see. Because the nearest settlement to this place is really far. Is this place here? So there's no point. Why is there a helicopter there? What is going on here? So we're just going to buy an amphitheatre. Something odd's going on down here. I don't like it. They've got 2 helicopters and an AT crew. So if they attack this place, I'm going to be in trouble. I don't think the defences would hold that much. So it's very likely England are going to go for a surprise attack. Because they've got infantry there as well. So I don't have infantry. Oh, they've got a modern tank as well. They could easily take the city. So what they might do is try and raise the city and then put a new one in place, which comes with less penalties. Or no, it comes with more penalties actually, short term. So it's very likely England will declare a surprise war on me. So what I might do is just give them some stuff, just to kind of keep them sweet, I think. Let's see if I do. Let's see, make a deal. They already have that, so never mind. What? So hopefully, oh, I didn't realise they have an alliance with Gandhi as well, so that's another problem. So I don't want them to start a fight with me. I really don't. probably couldn't take them. Let's have a look. Spaceport's too far away. Aerodome would be a good idea. So I could have some planes. But yeah, I'm not feeling the win here, people. I don't know how you guys feel. But the thing is, right, they don't have that many cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. And they've actually done really well. So maybe the key to the game isn't rapid. Oh, I suppose they've got 2 more over here, but still not a lot. I guess maybe the key to the game isn't rapid expansion, as I thought at the start. Maybe you just need enough cities with universities. Maybe that's the key to the game. I don't know. Because I always thought you should build a load of cities and go from there. But I guess in a short game, sort of relatively speaking, maybe the key is just build to an extent and then just carry on. So I suppose if you get a university early on, that would really help you. So I don't know. I hope I'm not putting anyone to sleep with my ramblings. There's also, if anyone's new, there's a link to a Discord in the description. So if you want to click on that, because we're going to do a live chat later, if you guys have any questions. Let's see, what can we do here? This is the problem. This is the point in the game where you just don't know what to do. I'm building a Sydney Harbour somewhere, I think. Or I was building a Sydney Harbour at some point. Bradistan. So that's what they were going for. But that again, that modern tank unit is a bit off-putting. Because they can easily start pillaging. Some modern AT crew. I'm nowhere near that. The most I have is a nuclear submarine. And I have no nukes, so that's not great. So I might have to build one of these. Ah, there's the Sydney Harbour. It's the.
You can never plan the future.
Yes, I know. Let's see. Repeat route. I wish there was a way you can just put it so it's going to be on that fixed route. Again, this is an odd place to build a city because there's not much here. Fresco. That's jokes. I think they redid this painting and it just come out worse. So we're on 500 tourists now, so we don't have that long to get the culture win. But we do have about 45 minutes left in the stream, so we could be seeing a game over and I might have to pick another leader. I've noticed you can kind of buy off cities from people as well, which is quite interesting. What can we do here? What I'm going to do is we'll go for these. I'll just try and give our guy the best advantage he can get. A stock exchange. We'll start building some nuclear subs as well, because although it won't be great for defending the inner cities, at least we can defend the outsides, sort of these areas. Because I don't have a coastal city on this side. All my coastal cities are down this side, so we can defend this side quite easily, but it's the other side. Also, this channel might get blocked by the Aztecs, but I don't think they'd have enough to block it on their own. They'll need the help of Nan Madol.
But the wrath of Hoochly was great, and as the sacrifice passed each of the 4 rooms dedicated to the sun god, the sun disappeared or reappeared in the sky. Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Imagine that being the first ever phone call. Own 3 musket men. Printing. We'll go with that. So let's see. Let's have a mosey and let's have a look. What can we do here? This place is gonna need a neighborhood. There's not much else I can do here. So we're waiting for this spaceport really. Even then, I don't think it's going to be the thing that I need. Or sorry, it's not going to be the thing that's going to save me here. Considering that apparently the Aztecs have already gone to space. Which is annoying because it didn't tell me that. So it should. You think if someone launches a rocket into space, everyone would see it. But no. So that's a bit of an oversight, I think, of the game. We might get the nuclear submarine start bombing the hell out of these guys. So what I can do is I can buy the broadcast center for this place. So we're at the point now where it's going to be a lot of just turn skipping because we can't do a lot else. Near gunfire, I think. I can buy planes here, to be fair, in Rome if I need a quick defense. I might stick some around here. To be fair, I can build them, so it should be alright. Also, the fact that I have a lot of money and no spy protecting the coffers is a bit of a stupid thing, to be honest. Probably have to pay for that at some point. These places need more amenities, don't we all? Don't we all? So it looks like the Aztecs are having a problem here. They're being pillaged by this pirate caravel. And it's very odd that they haven't actually used their planes to do anything. So
what gunpowder did for war, the printing press has done for the mind.
Yeah, it's kind of ruined it, to be honest. So we're dominant over England now, so that's good stuff. So what that means is we are kind of closing in. We're actually dominant over probably a couple more nations. Wales, huh? So if we check this out, let's have a look. So look, we are doing much better. So if we got 500, wait, why does it say 540 then? I don't understand. I don't understand how this works. So we have this many tourists from these nations. Domestic tourists. So I don't know. If any of you guys can figure that out, let me know. But yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's think. What do we need here? Probably should build another aerodrome, to be fair. Probably need one down here as well. Just in case the English kick off. Because you're going to need bombers. Because bombers are like... bombers and fighter jets are just broken. So they'll deal with like all of these guys. But the thing is, I don't think I have modern... modern weaponry. If that makes sense, or kind of fighter jets. I have a bombard. That thing will get decimated out here. Absolutely decimated.
You can never plan the future by the past.
Okay, so let's go for the... let's just carry on doing that, I guess. I think a science win is far more entertaining. Normally how I play... oh, is this a privateer? I didn't even realise. Not much I can do with them. What can I upgrade them into? these results that I want that I can't have. These posting videos. It's the most easy as possible. Why? That's just some football chat. There's a lot of good football YouTube channels, you know. A lot of them. They all do really interesting stuff. Some of them use far too much clickbait for my liking. But yeah, really, some really good channels. You know, it's far more entertaining than watching sort of Sky and all that. Who's low on housing? Can I remedy that? I'm not sure if everywhere has a broadcast centre. Where is the theatre here? Is there no theatre in this place? I don't think there is. There's no theatre here. Odd. Broadcast centre being built there. There is a broadcast centre here. There's one here. I think everywhere pretty much has a broadcast centre. So, yeah, I think so anyways. Yeah, I think this is pretty much as far as we can go. I think we're just going to have to hope for dominance soon. So look, what can we do? Launch Earth satellite. Yeah, we'll go with that. We do need to get some more that's the one, we need that. So like I was saying, there's not much left in terms of great people. So we are in a bit of a bind at the moment. So what that means is no more great musicians. So our tourism is almost capped. The only other thing we can do is get some archaeologists. But England are kind of scrapping and taking a lot of the dig sites. And if we go into foreign territory, they can get really upset about that. So that's another problem. But we should be okay. Okay, let's see. So look, now we have options then. So like 74% chance. So what we'll do is we'll go with this, and then we'll start trying to rob stuff. So if we can steal like a tech boost, that would be good. Or if we could take a if we do like a sabotage. The thing is, yeah, like, if you try and do stuff like that, like, they'll get really annoyed. Like, I'll do a straight swap with them for like luxuries, but then they're just like, no, and you're like, why? So yeah. What's this? Sources gained. So
we have furthered our agricultural technology yet again. Each farm that we build next to another will increase the output of both. I suggest...
Many of us take better care of our automobiles.
So yeah, as you can see, we are well behind in terms of science. So that's a problem. It's a real problem. Housing will become an issue here, so we'll just deal with that as soon as possible. Build them here. See, housing's a definite issue here. Can we do sewers here? No, I've already done that most likely. You can hear my computer ramp up. It does concern me whenever that happens. Maybe some.
You can never plan the future by the past.
I wish they threw the Solid Snake quote in about like you building the future and remembering the past are one and the same or something like that. Such a great quote. I need this thing to be built. Come on, people. Do you know what? There is some stuff we can do here. Some stuff I should have done properly. You can boost production by using the sawmills. So again, like, what the hell are England doing? Like, constantly moving units around. That's what annoys me. Because it does feel like they are going to try and do something. So I'm probably going to need some strong boats. Because that frigate will get absolutely destroyed. Like, it won't be a contest. This thing be upgraded to uranium. Phenomenal. I've got none of that. What we can do is we can start, like, just doing, like... Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be back.
No one starts a war, or rather,
right,
no one in his senses ought to do so.
Okay. So we'll leave that on standby. So if we see this makes any difference, probably not. It's going to take a long time for it to get to that kind of level of housing anyways. Like, I've never had like cities that grew over, say, 20. It's very rare. So that's something we can just, you know, not worry about too much. But we do need some more spaceports, and we need to look at the cities with high production. So this would be sort of, this area would be one of them. So if we look here, this one's got 28. This one's got 25. So this would be one where...
An opera begins long before the curtain goes up, and ends long after it has come down. It starts in my imagination, it becomes my life, and it stays part of my life long after I've left the opera house.
Are you quite at the end of the game? I'm not a million miles away from the end game, I think. We are looking for a culture win. Culture's quite strong, if you can see that. So if you got any questions, you can just throw them in, and I'll try and help you out. So there's not a ton more we can do. I think we might go for a Colossus here, just for banter. I think it's the start of the game you might need more help with. Okay, go for a workshop. And what we do is we'll just buy that. Look at that. Buy that. So if you look at the production, wait, the production should be way higher. What? Go for a theatre. What we'll do is we can't boost that one yet until it's been built, which is annoying. But we do have these builders that we can use to try and boost production a bit. Oh, I went to the wrong square. That's my bad. Similar. If you have any questions, you can throw them in, or keep them in for the live chat, and I can explain anything you want to know. Go for an archaeology museum, just in case there's anything nearby we can just like snatch. So 25 production, which again isn't the highest, so we'll go for university. Do you used to go for a culture win? Well, generally no. Generally no, just because it's the hardest win, I think. Getting the science win is far more easy, especially because with the science you get the military. With culture you don't get much else. Culture win is more sneaky. And plus the thing is, right, if you think someone's going for a culture win, you can just start attacking them. You can start bombing them and stuff. So like if you look here, right, the Aztecs military is far better than mine. So if they were going to invade, I would get destroyed. The English are the same. If you look at what the English have, they've got AT crews, they've got helicopters, they've got a lot more than what I have. Therefore, I'd rather get a science win because it's far more reliable, I suppose. 28 production. I'm just hoping this thing here, satellite, comes out quicker. But we are doing well on culture, you know. So he's offering me a semi-decent offer. Oh no, it's not a good offer. It's not a good offer. These other world leaders try and rob you of your worldly possessions. But yeah, so you gotta watch out for trades. But yeah, so we're doing okay-ish, I think. Again, you know, the Aztecs aren't on the warpath. I think it might be because they have a decent amount of luxuries. Normally, they can get really snippy if you have more luxuries than they do.
Never criticise a rifleman until you've walked a mile in his shoes. That way, he'll be barefoot and you'll be out of range.
That's such an army, it's such a military saying. It's so stupid.
I never think of the future.
Okay, I'm aware, thank you. So like, you can see that I'm really far behind when it comes to science, but I'm really far ahead when it comes to culture. So we're pushing hard here for production. What we can do is we can go like... Some of this stuff just doesn't help, that's the other issue. But we are looking to get another broadcast center online. And that might help. But the problem is we are really far behind the other nations in terms of technology. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Builder is running out of things to do. So let's see what we can do. We can steal a tech boost, we can take money, or we could disable the spaceport. So what we might do is we might go for the tech boost just to help our own nation out, and then if we get that, I might just do the can I buy a spy? Is that possible? That's annoying. But another thing you can do is you can target these places. So like if you want to destroy the spaceport, you could destroy it with a bomber. Because I don't think they have AA guns. Let's go, let's just start buying stuff. Buy that. I can't buy a research lab, that's not great. So we are really far behind in terms of the other nations. Which I know I keep mentioning that, but I think it's really important.
The best steel doesn't always shine the brightest.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but these bars can. So we've got oil now. So we need plastics. That's the problem. So we can't actually get at this oil. We can't get at this oil either, which is another problem. And we can't go away. We can't get oil yet, but luckily because of our culture stuff, we do have access to some of the stuff here. So what we can do is, there's no point building a spaceport, because that one's building a spaceport. If there are any issues here, we can just build a trader, and that will kind of boost the food. So let's have a look. Let's think what we can do here. Spaceport, a harbour. We might actually have to. 72 turns a long time. Eiffel Tower might be a good one. So that's going to boost the appeal of the nation. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not very good at this game. So that English military going through there, like, is right on my border. Like, there's like 3 units there. The only good thing is that these guys are on the water, so what that means is they can't attack. But that's very scary. So I need to get uranium really as soon as possible, uranium and oil, because these walls. Oh God, do I not have walls?
You can never plan the future.
That's a big whoopsie on my part. Normally I keep things as reinforced as possible. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build some planes. What we can do is just build some bombers here. And so the good thing about bombers is that you can start decimating cities or whatever. So like with a bomber, I could start blowing up his town. I think I can blow up his rice fields, his iron mines. You know, this area's already been pillaged by someone. I could target the spaceport. There's so much stuff you can do with a bomber, especially if they don't have AA guns. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Russia only needs to become dominant over one more player for a culture win. So Russia and I are competing at this point. So as you can see here, I have way more tourists than Russia, so I don't need to be that concerned. But what that also means is I need to get my culture dominant over Russia, if that makes sense. So it looks like I need 319 tourists to win. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get that. That's the other issue. So what I need to do is I need to look at culture boosts within these kind of areas. So each city receives +1 culture for each of its speciality districts. So that could be one. There was like another one somewhere here as well. So what I need to do is desperately just look for culture stuff here. Can't see any more. So that's an issue, but we have got a lot of boosts here. So we've just got to hope that we can make it, basically. We've got about 20 minutes left in the stream. I don't know if I'm going to get the finish in this game, because I'm pretty much gambling that the Aztecs don't push for the science win. But if I can get this Earth, the launch the Earth satellite, that might help me out a bit. But I'm not sure. But I can try and disable their spaceport as well if this spy survives. Flavius, the hopes of Rome, the Italians, resides on you. Powerful Flavius. But by the looks of things, it doesn't look like the Aztecs have a lot of counter spies, which means that either they have spies
I have
elsewhere,
always considered that the substitution
or they haven't
of the
invested in
internal
spies.
combustion engine.
The combustion engine. That's what we need here. It's either so once we get the uranium, we can upgrade this frigate, this privateer, into like a much more powerful unit, especially with the English sort of messing around. Same with this boat as well, so we can get some warships, and it's much easier to defend in this game than it is to attack. You get massive defensive bonuses in this game if you have things like ancient walls, because you get a double attack if you have a unit, and plus you can get all 3 units. All 3 unit types inside a city, so you can get a boat, a plane, and soldiers. So that gives you a massive boost. But this game is looking a bit dicey. It's looking a bit dicey. We desperately need this Eiffel Tower to come alive. But again, you know, there is some stuff we can do to boost production a bit. I just don't know how much of an impact it's going to have. Nah, sorry, bro. The religious stuff in the game I don't really get involved in too much. But yeah, we are looking at getting Earth satellite, launching the Earth satellite, so that should be good. We do need some more defenses in Rome, though. That's another thing, because he can just attack the spaceport. He can just start plundering the spaceport.
I never think of the future.
So we've got 1 turn left with that. What can we do here? We don't need really an encampment. We don't have an aerodrome. Can you build one? so many aerodromes, but no planes. So that's a bit weird. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what I'm thinking. We're going to build a Colossus here as well. Shadow of the Colossus. Look at, I mean, this is a mess. What are England doing? Like, they've got another unit here. That's another threat. Modern armor. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't even know who Marina Raskova is. So we've got that. So we've got to take off. Lift off. We have a lift off. So what that's going to do is that should boost our culture a lot as well. If you're the first one to do it, it gives you a massive culture boost. But we are actually not the first ones to do it. So we are playing catch up. Which is a problem. Oh, that's a pain. He's out. So he managed to steal some stuff there. He managed to steal whatchamacallit, some technology. But what we really want to be doing is, next time we go back in, is to damage the spaceport, just to cause them problems. But our spy got out with some information, some technology, so that will help us out a bit. But I probably should have went for the spaceport, just because they're way ahead of us. And if you can disable it for a bit, it buys us time. We've got about 20 minutes left. I don't know if you got any more questions, or if you're still here, to be fair. But yeah, I appreciate you joining for however long you're going to be here for. Have armadas. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Food, Ravina. So again, we can do the same trick. We can basically keep doing it. We might go for a university. See, by now we should have research labs, but we don't for some reason. Which is quite concerning, which means that we are really behind. So yeah, probably not my best.
Ваши люди жаждут познания и красоты, но вы гнушаетесь наукой и искусством. От чего же?
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, he's saying like my people are ignoring science, but I'm doing pretty well, so it's a bit odd. I'm so lost; it's hard to ask anything. My problem is the start of the game. And know what to do. I usually lose pretty quickly. I'll tell you what difficulty do you play on? Do you play on a hard difficulty, or do you play on like a... Because I play on Prince, I think, Prince difficulty, which is like quite low. But if you do play it and I'm free, like in the evening, I can talk to you on Discord about it. Like, that's no problem. Like, I can backseat if you need help. +1 food. So look, you can see there, like, +74 is a long time for growth, but it's better than having in the negative. It is quite confusing at first, but it does, like, the game does become quite simple once you figure out what's going on, which is like all the different kind of trees and things like that. Like the different, like, as far as I know, there's only 3 ways to win, which are science win, you get through the spaceports; culture win, which is through theatres and stuff like that; and there's the military win, which I've never gone for because it seems impossible. Let's see, he's got promotion. Recruit partisans as if 2 levels more experience. Takes no time to establish presence. Time to complete all missions. So we'll go with that one. And we're going to send him straight back in. That's nice. I will definitely ask at some point when work is not... Yeah, it's no problem, you know. You ask when you want to ask, you know. It's no issue. But yeah, if you ever need some help, just give me a message and I'll do my best to help you out. I'm going to stream this every week, pretty much, on Wednesdays. So if I do, once this playthrough is over, you can just check it out once I start the new game, if that makes sense. And then that might help you out a bit more rather than watching this one where everything's like a mess, basically. But I think with the Aztec strategy, they seem to have done really well just off a small center. You know, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities, and they've done really well compared to kind of me, who's got, you know, maybe I actually have the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I never think of the future.
I think I've got about 10, 11, 12. I think I've got about 13 cities. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna have another go at causing some chaos. So housing's an issue here. So we're working on that, to be fair. Give them a little boost. Get a library so we can just buy that. We've got, yeah, we've got loads of money left. University, we can buy that. We can get a research lab in. That's great. But yeah, we've got about 13 minutes left in the stream, so my boy The Real Jims has posted. The Real Jims, he's great if you love Simpsons content, where he'll do like reviews and stuff like that. He's genuinely my favourite YouTubers because he's got style and he's funny. Yeah, he's one of my favourite ones, man. I don't even like The Simpsons that much, but I like his content. It's just weird, but yeah. Be like if someone wasn't interested in politics but watched my videos just because, it'd be like that. I'd find that bizarre if someone did that.
Better to fight for something than live for nothing.
It's true. Uranium. Oh, fine. Wait, where is it? Alright, we've got some uranium, so what that means is we can start, like... Not enough gold. Oh, you're messing. You're actually kidding. I've wasted all my money. Phenomenal. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. But yeah, what we can do is we can just, how much is it to upgrade it? Can't remember. It's like 600 something, so we might have enough. But yeah, it's difficult at the start because like if you build loads of commercial hubs, it gives you a lot of money, but then you don't get the kind of early artists. So the game is very confusing at the start, I'm not gonna lie. It's very confusing to figure out what kind of way you want to set up your kind of place. Let's have a look. Can we do it now? Can we buy it? Nuclear submarine. Nice. So we've got that. So what that means is we've got some defense in these areas. What would that upgrade into? I think that upgrades into a battleship. So that means we can actually defend these areas. So he's trying to sell off his no. He's trying to sell off his silver and trying to get like, because the thing is, right, these kind of those books and all that stuff, they're worth a lot in terms of in terms of, you know, value for the game, in terms of what I actually get out of it. So let's have a look. What can we turn this into? A battleship. Okay, cool. So now we've got some defenses down there. So that's going to help out a lot. Right now I'm a bit lost, I can't lie. Right now I can't, there's not a ton I can do. I just have to hope my culture keeps building. I think it just requires trying again to learn what... Yeah, I think you're right there, and it's just about getting a really good early start. That's the key, I think, where if you find a place with rivers, like this place where I built Rome is a really good spot because we're right by the sea, and you know, we found a river which really helps, and there's some food nearby. So just being lucky. So sometimes, like if you get like a really poor map, you can just restart the game. So you can hit, I think, escape, restart like that, and you can just restart and try and get a better place. Because otherwise you're sinking about 60 hours into like pain, essentially.
I never think of the future.
And so you can follow rivers as well, and you can just build settlements down the river. I find that to be a good strategy as well. I wonder if anyone's active in the old Discord. Doesn't look like it. See what's going on in Max's Discord. Yeah, kind of discussing like spending massive amounts of your income on rent. Sort of like, you know, if you're spending about, say, above 30% of your income on rent, you know, you're not going to get anywhere. Like, you won't be able to do a lot in life. So yeah.
Untutored courage is useless.
Killer fighter, boost through spy. This is the one we need. Wonder if there's anything cool going on in the world. Max Rashford set to miss the first 2 months. That's a problem. Poirier to accept audition. To auction Paul McGregor's chain. They spelled, instead of putting Logan Paul, I think they put auction Paul's McGregor chain. Yeah, that actually makes sense. You're on evil, so that's not good. So that means that they might spark something, but I doubt they will. But this area is not that well defended, but I do have a bomber. So I'm just going to use the city to build loads of bombers. Food is an issue here, so we're going to probably buy a trader. And then what they'll do is they'll just go to this city here. Just straight through like that. So we'll go back to this city. Not enough gold in the treasury. What are you talking about? I have more than enough gold. That's better. Empire's running a bit broke, to be fair. Like, that's not great. England have just built 2 cities like here in the winter, or in the ice. Like, why would you do that? I suppose they've blocked me in. Maybe that was their plan. Who knows? But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get this bomber, we're going to move him into this city, and then we're going to build probably another one. So what we can do is... we're just going to get that as the boost, and then we're going to hopefully, we're going to start doing some espionage. What can we do here? Housing is a problem here, but we're going to have to ignore that. So look at that, it's gone down to 50 now, it's a lot less than it was a minute ago. Make trade route. Probably, can we go to the same place? I'll tell you guys a no. So we'll have to look for somewhere nearby. 4 turns, gold is all I'll get. I need food really, so we'll go to London. 11 turns. Well, there is 15. But we'll get more stuff out of it. We'll get 12 gold, which is a lot. So yeah, about 6 minutes left, and then I'll be on the live chat about 10 past 6, I think. It might be a bit early. I'm just going to grab my headphones and just go for a walk. I'll probably get a drink from the shop. Yeah, that seems like a plan actually. Get some. I'll get a couple cans from the shop. Can't really afford much now. Our income is decent, but quite low, I suppose. Industrial zone. Go on then. Yeah, similar. Thanks for keeping me company in this one. I think next stream we'll probably be able to finish the game. I think. Again, I'm not sure. We can do some stuff to boost the production in this city. Sounds good. Thank you for the game. It's alright. There are I guarantee there are much better playthroughs somewhere on the internet where people explain exactly what they're doing and not going from like thing to thing like a madman. But yeah, we've got about 5 minutes left in the stream. Probably buy a builder.
I never think of the future.
Alright man, we get it. So we can get a builder here. And what that means is we can just start going for some more production. Yeah, this was the place I wanted it. Young Turks are streaming now. If anyone actually used to watch them. I do on occasion, but I kind of lost a lot of respect for him. So, yeah. Who's your favourite streamer, Similar? And you don't have to say me. If I was your favourite, I'd probably think you don't watch a lot of content. But yeah, who's your favourite kind of YouTubers? Your top 3. I'll give you mine if you want. Sort of the ones you enjoy their content a lot or whatever. can even do categories if you want, like favorite music and all that stuff.
At Rhodes was set up a colossus of 70 cubits high, representing the sun. The artist expended as much bronze in it as seemed likely to create a dearth in the mines.
Nothing's just phenomenal. I'd love to see that in real life. Jesus, imagine seeing that thing. But yeah, I'd scare the life out of you. So we can build some navy stuff here. Just get a well, England don't look like much of a threat anyway, so we can go for a shipyard and then seaport. Not much else we can do at this point, to be honest. Go to Ostia. About 3 minutes left, guys. That's my tea. Oh crap. Oh no, I've spilled drink down me. Oh. So what we can do is we're just going to rebase this. We can just move this here. What we can do is we can build another one. Another one. The DJ Khaled of planes. Here comes another one. Alright, let's see. He's denounced me, so that's alright. If I've been denounced, I can live with that. Once they declare war on you, that's when you're in trouble. That's when I panic. But they haven't done that, so it's fine. Being denounced isn't that bad, but it's when there's a threat of... Where's this dude going? Why is he going over there? That's really odd. I could use him for getting this oil, to be fair.
In the hierarchy of the...
Okay, let's see. Where's he gone? There he is. So we can actually get some oil now. So that's going to help with like synthetics and stuff like that. I wonder how our spy's doing. So what we can do is you can leave that, let that sleep there. It will add a lot to our costs in terms of having a plane, so that's a problem. So if you look there, England have got oil already. Looks like they've got an oil pump as well. So for us, ours will look slightly different because ours is in the water. But we should be alright. We should be okay. I'm going to build a broadcast center there as well. So I'm not sure how many.
I never think of the future.
Are left. So this will give us more culture win points. So like an extra 3,200 culture. I don't even know what that means at this point. But so now we've got some oil. So that's going to help out a bit. We should be able to build like an art museum here. So what that means is actually going to further boost that kind of culture, the culture win. Can we just buy it? Yeah, we can just straight up buy it. We can't buy a broadcast center, which is unfortunate, but we can buy this museum. Oh, it's about 6 o'clock, so we're just going to finish our next turn then, I guess. I need to get better at finishing streams of this game. It's just, this game is like, you just want to keep going. It's really like kind of easy. Yeah. Not easy in terms of like difficulty, but easy in terms of like on your brain compared to other games. So we've got oil. We could go for more oil, but there's not much point of that. So we can have a look around and just see. We can boost production here. So maybe that's the way to go. I was meant to end on that turn. We'll end on the next turn then. We'll finish up and then we'll go. If there is anyone new here, there is a link to the Discord in the chat, in the description, so you can have a look at that if you want to join. And I'll be going live there in a few minutes, hopefully, as long as my brain doesn't melt in the meantime. Just trying to stay hydrated. Okay, so look, we've got that one. There's a 50% chance of us being able to disable, but it's not going to be good enough because I don't want the spy to die. It's one angry Russian dude. So let's see what we've got here. So what it is, yeah, like I said, this turn will end it. Going a bit over, but it should be fine. Let's see what's going on. Someone has added me in a server.
There may be no forgiveness for polyester. On this one matter, Satan and the Lord are in agreement.
What did he say? There's no forgiveness for polyester. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. What's the problem with polyester? So what else can we do here? Guidance system. So all of these ones are not going to be that relevant. So a jet bomber would probably be the most handy. Although, you know, given the fact that we're not doing too much in terms of like just outright destroying people or getting into a fight, we don't need a big military. Because like I said, we are kind of at the end game here. So that will protect this city. Can we buy this broadcast center? 2,300. Okay, we'll let this turn go, buy the broadcast center, and then we'll call it. That sounds like a plan. Oh, Linus is moving house. Interesting. Don't know why it is. Just felt like we've seen so much of his house at this point. It's like he's moving. It's really
I never think of the future. It comes soon enough.
All right, man. We hear you. Okay, let's see. The Ruhr Valley. We still got this builder. Go over there. So okay, now we can buy this. We can buy a broadcast center here. So that should help us, in theory. Go for a commercial hub. Oh, you're messing. Why can't I build it here? That's rubbish. That's a load of rubbish. I'll build an aerodrome. No. I guess we'll have to go with the harbour. Okay, cool. What we can do is we're going to save the game here because I am I've left it a bit longer than I wanted to. Live stream save. So we made some progress here. Just thinking about the world rankings, city states, trade routes, espionage, list of reports. There was a thing. There was a way to check like how everyone's doing, but I'm not sure. Is it this? Civics tree, tech tree, great people, great works. No, I don't know where it is. That was sick. I love that. That kind of menu mode is really good. Show full screen map. Oh, I can't find it. Anyways, we're doing right. You know, 648. It's a lot of culture as well. Civics trees. So we've basically maxed this out. We've maxed this out so long ago. It's unreal. But with the science stuff, there's still a lot of science stuff to go. So if you look, future tech. So we still need to get sort of like, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Until we get to the end. There's a lot left to go. What's Rome up to? So yeah, we'll leave it there. I don't know if I'm not that confident of getting a win. Just because of the Aztecs, we might be able to. We might be able to sweep on if we manage to sabotage the their thing. What's it called? The spaceport. Anyways, I'm rambling now. We're going to save it here. Thank you to the people who joined, especially Similar. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the live chat in about 4 minutes. So I'm going to cut the stream here somewhere once the screen loads up. Alright, cool. I'll see you guys next time.